Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I'm doing my review on the 2018 WRX STI. It's a Subaru. We're just on the exterior. This is the exterior of the car. It's a charcoal black. It's not exactly just a flat black. There's a little bit of shine in there. When it's clean, you can tell, but my car's kind of dirty because it rained on me yesterday. Things that come with the 2018 STI, it's the same 2.5 turbocharged flat 4 engine that pushes 305 horsepower with 290 pounds-feet of torque. That's exclusively with a 6-speed transmission. It comes with the characteristic Boxer rumble. All Subarus have that. Actually, the 2018, all the WRXs, their 2.0 liter turbo engine lacks that Boxer rumble. So, also with the 2018, it's got a new refreshed front end is different. Sorry, it's kind of windy. It's got the Brembo brakes, revised all-wheel drive system, a brand new electronic central differential, and that's about all I can think about right now. And it comes the big fat wing on the back. That's something that Subarus always have and always done, and say it uses downforce, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out, and let's head to the inside. Here's that famous Subaru Boxer rumble. Here's a quick scope of the interior of the car. First, we're gonna start here, right here at the door. Got the nice gloss black with the suede on the doors, nice and comfy. Gloss back throughout the whole car, little STI logo there, and gloss back with the STI logo on the bottom of the D-shaped steering wheel. Typical bucket seats, holds you in there real good when you're taking turns pretty fast. Enough room in the back for passengers. This year's model is a little bit longer but also lighter. Don't know how they did that, but they did, supposedly. It's manual transmission. Brand new LCD screens that will light up here in a second. Nice little rotation there by the gauges. The white and the red always looks amazing. You got the boost gauge, and now to finally kind of get this started and ended with, we're gonna take the car for a quick drive, see how it feels. I'm gonna go over the SI drive, which is a Subaru intelligent drive or whatever. It has, you push it for intelligent mode, that's like more eco friendly, gas mileage friendly, and then it has sport mode and then a sport sharp. Sport sharp is kind of a mix of I meant to say sport there and not sport sharp, my bad. In between, where it's ready to go when you step on it, but it's also trying to be more gas mileage friendly. Sport Sharp is it's just unlocks full engine potential, and that thing just wants to go. And that's all 305 horsepower, as fast as it can go, as fast as that turbo can spool. And well, let's turn it on. It is a 6-speed manual transmission. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that. I don't know. All at the wheel controls. That's including cruise control right here, your radio, your phone, everything right there. I think we'll leave it in intelligent mode for a sec while we pull out of my garage here. I don't know if you can even hear the rumble or not, but yeah, and the nice little American flag touch back there. So as we it is, I believe, 4 to 5 inches off the ground, or 6 inches, which is perfect clearance for most curbs. So when it comes to parking, you kind of got to be careful. I park short because you don't want to scratch up the front of your car. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is it does have a retuned suspension. So it is a little bit tighter, on a tighter end. There's no sway. The reason that is because it's built for the track, basically. It's kind of a street and track car where, sorry about that. where oh shoot, basically when it takes turns, you know, it's not leaning, you're not gonna slide out. It's very low center. The reason why I have such a low center of gravity is because of that boxer engine. Now most engines are either straight up and down pistons or in the V shape, but the boxer engine is flat, so the pistons are going like this. And so that makes it able for the engine to lay lower in the engine bay, which gives you a lower center of gravity. We're going to go up here and take a left. It does look like it's going to rain, and I just had it washed, so I'm making a big sacrifice here. One thing that's also nice about these cars is it has the rollback, anti-rollback or something. I don't even know what it's called, but basically if you're starting your car on the hill, it is a manual transmission, so normally when you take your foot off the brake you start to roll back, but this one will automatically hold you in spot until you start to go, so it's nice so you don't roll back into the people behind you. Now with the 19-inch rims, which means you have a little bit less rubber between you and the car there, and the retuned suspension, it gets a little tight. We'll go over a little bump here. Nice and bumpy, and you can tell I'm bouncing on my seat. It's not the greatest, most comfortable, you know, not a Lexus vibe type of, or an Audi. A lot of them have really, even the adjusted suspension there, that will kind of adjust as you drive and it hits bumps and stuff, which is really nice. But not this one. This one keeps it stiff and keeps it bumpy, so that's fun. So far, the ride is really nice. I enjoy it. I like it. I mean, I am younger. I don't know if this is made for old people. Not saying that old people can't drive it, but it definitely, it's not that harsh, but it definitely is a little bumpy. And as you get older, you probably want more comfy. But the steering rack, aka the steering wheel, is heavier, and it's an all electronic steering. So just a little bit goes a long way, and you can feel it, which is really nice for taking corners, you know, going around bumps, or steering the radius of the steering, turning the car around is really tight, which is good. You can basically turn this thing around on a dime, which is very nice. I just turned onto a better road here. We're gonna kind of unlock intelligent mode and see how it does. Bad, it picks up at 60 miles an hour and at 45. I just hope there's no cops anywhere. Yeah, you know, within a couple of seconds from a 15 mile an hour roll to 65, kind of like that. And that's just in intelligent mode. That's the slower mode, the one that doesn't unlock full engine power. Another thing that I was thinking about while sitting back there at the light was this thing in traffic, or any manual car in traffic, basically sucks. It's hard, especially with this clutch. It catches a little bit higher. If this is the bottom, it catches a little bit up here, and it's heavy, so it makes it kind of a leg day for you every day driving, especially if you get in traffic. You'll feel it a little bit later for sure. We're gonna go ahead and make a turn onto Bangerter Highway here. We're gonna put it in Sport Sharp mode, and even there, see, I felt a little bit of a jolt. Remember, this is a full engine capacity. People behind me are like, why are you going so slow? That's 60. Woo! That never fails. It makes it happen. Yeah, I'm a nerd, big time nerd for this car. I love it so much. It's a great ride. It's definitely a fun daily driver. Kind of expensive. Insurance is crazy on these. Gas mileage could be better. Right now I'm getting an average of 16.5. I've gone up 0.1. 16.5 miles per gallon. That's my average right now, and I've only been driving it for like 3 days. So hopefully it'll go up. My average since I started driving with you guys is 16.6. So that's honestly not very good. Highway miles are alright though. It's like 24 miles on highway. You know, it's not a Prius though. You You can't go this fast in a Prius, that's for sure. It's fun. It's definitely a head turner. You get a lot of people that will look at you when you're driving it, which is always fun. And the little kids, nothing makes your day more than when a little kid tells you that he likes your car. Or beating a Mustang. Yeah, this thing will destroy a Mustang for sure. I've already beaten like 4 of them on the freeway. So if anybody's driving a Mustang out there, you will get beat. Plain and simple. Another small detail that I just remembered to mention is that high RPMs it does really well. They have a revised 3rd gear that is a little bit fast, a little bit shorter, gets you to 4th gear quick. You're getting there, and it's a long 4th gear pull, which is kind of nice. The turbo lag is there. It's a bigger turbo, so the lag, and what turbo lag is it takes it a minute to like really start up and then really put you back in your seat. It takes a minute because it's a bigger turbo, so the time for it to spool up takes longer than, you know, maybe the 2004 STI, where it has a small turbo with the same 305 horsepower, so it gets you there quicker than this one would. So I'm also questioning the visibility out of the back with the big old 2-foot wing back there. As you can see, it's actually not that bad. It's flat enough, and the way they designed it is to kind of fit the back window, so you can see, you have no problem seeing the rearview mirror at all. And the side mirrors, the visibility in this thing is absolutely wonderful. It's got a big old windshield. I can't really remember the dimensions right now, but that's enough to make you feel safe and feel good. These are nice and small. Your front windows are nice and small. Well, I meant like that thing. It's small enough. Yeah. Rear mirrors are good size and tucked in. That also brings the width of the car back down to 70.1 inches. And that was a start in Sport Sharp. First gear start in Sport Sharp is hard. Like I said, it wants to go. Things I'm gonna add. The suspension's high enough to clear the curb, but the 19-inch rims are not. So do not curb your rims, no matter what you do if you have this car. Sorry about the traffic coming by. And the last but not least is the sticker. And everyone knows that the sticker adds at least 10 to 15 horsepower. So there you have it, the brand new 2018 Subaru STI.